This is Monstrosity. We are Jews.
We're gonna wait till we get down with our lyrics, really? Yeah. Let them know the
It's time for the show to begin. All right, now wait. Hold on.
Monstrosity every Sunday. Yeah. 6 to 8 every Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Monstrosity every Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. 6 to 8 every Sunday.
Genesis Art Supply.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Oh, now. Okay. You're listening to AM 1680 Q4 Radio, streaming live from Genesis Art Supply, Chicago's oldest privately owned commercial and fine art supplier. Drafting, drawing, canvas, easels, framing, portfolios, furniture, and much more. Visit them daily with convenient store hours at their north side location, 2525 North Elston in Chicago, or online at www.genesisartsupply.com or call 773-262-2990. That's 773-262-2990. Genesis Art Supply, supplying all of Chicago's artistic needs since 1946.
Does that really say autistic?
It says artistic.
Oh, autistic.
All right, how's everybody going out there?
Autism aware.
You hear people. Well, guys, you hear the music. You know what time it is. It's Sunday, 6 o'clock. Time to get the show started.
Brought to you by Genesis Art Supply.
No. Monstrosity Radio. Thank you to Genesis Art Supply for allowing us to use this back room. No sponsor by nobody.
This is not a sponsor. This is for the radio station.
Yeah.
That was for Q4 now.
Yeah, that was Q4. Anyway, yeah.
For fall.
Quickly, because we didn't give out the Instagram, the multimedia information.
Where can they find us?
Where can they find us at, Juice?
They can find us in the back of Genesis Art Supply. No. They can find us online. Twitter, we are on Monstrosity Q4. Facebook, Monstrosity Radio. Our Instagram is simply Monstrosity. Don't forget to look us up on Spreaker at Spreaker.com/Monstrosity Radio and Stitcher, which is powered by Deezer.
Deezer.
Monstrosity Radio.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Fern? You look a little down, buddy.
Is Genesis Art Supply just not doing it for you?
No, it's not that. Anyway,
What is it? Tell the people. I just asked you.
If at any point
everybody's family.
Cheer up Fern, they can call the station at
312-985-7834.
Once again, our direct line is 312-985-7834.
Did we do that last show?
No.
No, the whole new intro thing just throws me off, so I just
You gonna cry about it?
Fern does not like this new
not
intro.
not crying about anything. I'm just we did it. That's over with to the next part of the when we got to do it again.
He's so depressed, ladies and gentlemen. He's so depressed right now.
How was everybody's weekend? Good?
It was cool. I had a little BM drama.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not going to get too far into it.
Probably the best thing you want to.
You don't want to put that out there.
Anyway, how was your weekend?
All the ladies, I am single, though. I know what I'm talking about.
I went to Taste of Chicago, and it's going downhill more and more every year. Taste of Chicago is just awful at this point.
I don't feel like you have the. You're from Illinois. All right,
I've been every year since I moved to the city, and it's just the first year.
You don't.
It was tons of stuff, and it's just gotten worse.
You gotta be there. I don't know.
Now it's they do pop-ups it's different every day.
Oh, pop-up food trucks or whatever.
The food changes every
day. So it's constant.
Sort of thing.
That does sound pretty wack, actually.
And so it's
trying to mix it up.
Every year there's been less and less. And Rainbow Cone wasn't there this year.
Rainbow Cone!
It made me really sad because that was my big.
I do miss the whole 2 week let's go to Grand Park, and then they also used that at a fireworks show.
Yeah, they did it during the 4th of July, which was
the only one because Navy Pier would do theirs on the 3rd, and then you can go to Taste and Catch shows on the 4th.
Yeah.
Yep.
I heard it's got real hipster out there. It's more like
Nah, it's just a whole bunch of fat people.
Yeah.
Literally, yesterday when I was there with my parents, it was just a whole mess of just fat heifer cows just being corralled.
That's cool.
Through, and it was
sitting there. Oh, they still got the big turkey leg there, right?
Everybody from Wisconsin came down.
No big barbecue turkey leg. I can't get no big barbecue turkey leg.
Dude, I started hearing about people going to get rattlesnake sausages and
Yeah,
alligator
they had
sausages
that.
and
They had
Okay.
like weird food.
exactly like I just
too.
said, hipster stuff.
It was.
Need
it
to
was
get back to the roots.
I didn't like it. There was a lot less than every other.
Because it's
year
not
I've been.
really a taste of Chicago. It's just
Yeah.
what outsiders think Chicago
Yeah.
should taste like.
Yeah, it's what it is all the culinary students that stayed and opened up restaurants.
Yeah,
They're
that's
all
true.
basically trying to like plug this
I'm
stuff.
trying to make my
It's,
mark on
it's
this
a taste
world.
of Chicago, but every restaurant
Yeah.
when you go there, it's like real food from Rhode Island.
So there's like the branch to the right if you go in at like basically towards Balbo. If you enter at Balbo,
I call
where,
that
like, the
Balboa.
stage is. Balboa.
I just
Whatever.
don't call it. No, it's Balboa. I call it Balboa.
But like where the where like the music stage is, it's now just like a mini mart, like sales market.
Oh, like a
craft
fruit-
market.
a craft
No,
market?
they have like crafts, and then there was like a Revlon like truck
Okay.
for like a block.
Sounds boring.
It was awful.
they sold out.
Sounds
Otherwise,
boring.
my friend Eric Shane married his longtime girlfriend Blessing yesterday.
Her name is Blessing.
Yeah, her name is
That
Blessing.
explains a lot. What did they have for dinner? I mean, what?
Dang, he like whenever he like gets drunk, he can make her feel special so easy.
Oh.
You're my blessing.
That actually came up.
So
It did, right? Blessings, my
how was the reception?
It was great. There were,
Open bar?
No, because
Oh, no open bar. What?
You have to pay for
no,
that,
there was
don't
no bar. Period. Because
Did you drink at all?
Did you go to
because
Dubai?
Some of the people who were there, they wanted to be considered the people in their families who have alcohol addiction and are recovering alcoholics. So they made it so that there was no alcohol. We were allowed to sneak in alcohol, and there was a bar across the street, so you were allowed to go
During the
Right.
reception.
if you wanted.
So you all really like made it really hard on that person by like, they're not drinking because of me, and then they go, oh, they're going out getting drunk
Because of me.
They're going across streets to this bar.
But no, it was fun. The ceremony was like small, and it was pretty quick. And then
God, we need to put some
food,
mattresses up in here or something.
right? But the food was it was.
What's
my
the food?
girlfriend
Go ahead.
loved
No.
it.
Tell us, yeah.
But it was
Your girlfriend's
catered by
favorite.
Chipotle. And it was open catered. So you
Hold on,
just
where are
went
they
up
from? The people that got married.
He's from Ohio, and I don't know where she's from.
They do have nice trailer parks in Ohio.
He's actually his family's really well off. They actually
They have a double wide.
no, they owned like a chain of ice cream parlors on the
Okay.
East Coast.
Yeah.
And they also have like their own brand of like root beer and stuff like that. So
What's
they
the
do
what,
really
what
well.
brand is it? Give me a shout out,
Shane
bro.
Root beer.
Shane after
Shane.
him.
Yeah.
So his name is Shane, right?
His last name is Shane.
What was his first name?
First name is Eric. His last
Eric
name
Shane.
is Shane.
Okay. Two first names. You're not
yeah.
supposed to trust people like that.
Yeah. Sounds
But
like
no,
you had a really
Yeah.
good wedding.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did they have people catering the food to you for the Chipotle food? Or you came up and made your own. Just don't go too far because you might answer the question I have.
The
coming on
wedding party did your initial food. After that, then for seconds you did it yourself.
that. Okay, because I was saying like I wonder if like the Chipotle people, if they would have done it, would they have still been real petty
With the
your
scoops?
Yeah, with your scoops.
Another one.
The
Another
thing
one.
was, They were a little petty with like some of the stuff. When you went up, like
That
afterwards,
barbacoa was getting like, hey, take some of that back.
Hey,
when
she didn't know the barbacoa.
you went up the second time, I got to make my perfect bowl, like the way I always want it, with as much guac as I want, because they had.
Do you know that Chipotle like workers pride themselves at rolling up burritos?
Yeah.
Like they really
Also,
pride themselves.
Did
on
you
that.
know Chipotle gave benefits to all of their employees part-time and full-time, and they reimburse them for their education expenses?
I
no matter
can
what they
believe
are.
that because
Yeah, it's a McDonald's company.
Chipotle-
Or it used to be a McDonald's
yeah,
company.
they're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's good. I'm glad you had a wonderful Chipotle weekend.
we gotta find you some music, buddy. What? Hold on. What music do you listen to? I've been curious about this for a long. What do you like?
At this point, I listen to anything because of what we have to listen to at work.
He actually knows a lot of songs, surprisingly.
No. I just want to know. Like,
Oh.
I want to see your iTunes.
You want to see his iTunes?
But not knowing like somebody's coming. I just want to see like
His Spotify playlist.
Can I see this? Yeah.
Yeah. While you guys do that, I'm gonna move forward and I'll talk about my weekend, which was awesome.
level.
Yeah, you don't have. He doesn't have headphones, and he can hear that. All right, yeah, go on.
Well, because I just know I'm going to be editing this tomorrow, and
Which was awesome.
Yeah,
That better?
you watch this guy,
Oh yeah, there we go.
and when it hits red,
Well, I'm
stop.
blinded by this.
I think you should back up. I think you're too close to it.
But then I'll sound far away.
No, you don't. I have headphones on. You sound good.
Even if I sit back here.
It's a lot of echo in here. So
Oh yeah, that is.
it's
There
gonna
is more
catch you.
space.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Well, we learned.
Whoa!
We
Whoa!
Was it like? What kind of songs? are there?
Whoa! This is you?
Yeah.
He's got like black people in there.
Wow! You have played Grand Theft Auto before because this song's on Grand Theft Auto. That 100 song. Okay, wow. First artist up. I'm just gonna go to the ones that
First artist was 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
He likes rappers with numbers in their names because he has 2 Chainz, 50 Cent, Tupac. Okay.
You got Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
I feel like every white person has Kendrick Lamar on their stuff now. His dreams, okay.
No, it's got a pretty decent list over there.
Alice Cooper, all
Decent
right.
list.
Alkaline Trio, all right. All American Rejects.
All American Rejects.
Yeah, some black guy. I don't even know that. Poco Don. Is that a reggae artist?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, moving on. He's got a pretty dope
Hold
list.
on. I feel like I'm gonna see this.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It's going to go on for a while.
Okay,
Yeah, never mind. This is too long.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna go down.
Yeah, yeah.
When I stop now,
We're gonna
I
wrap it up.
see.
Just pull it back.
duck
Pull
sauce.
it.
All right, let's go.
All right, yeah. So I got a chance to check out Phil's show.
How was it?
It was awesome.
Oh, and who's Phil?
Not Phil. I got a chance to check out the Humboldt show. They were on
And
last
who are the
week.
Humboldts?
You know, the band that was on here last week.
Oh,
Yeah, no, for the people who might not have been listening.
Oh, that's not my
They
fault.
can- I mean,
yeah,
they
they can
check
catch the
we-
past shows.
You know,
Oh,
we got a catalog. It's kind of long.
yeah, we're on a time crunch here.
All right, cool.
So I got like 3 minutes, and then we got to move on. The band was awesome. They were good. Hit my neck.
No, mine.
I thought you were saying my.
Lemon.
Oh, the lemon. Yeah, we'll get to that. But no, the band was good.
Don't you move closer.
Like, maybe we should have left this on the other side.
Yes, no. So the band. The only thing I didn't like is the sound was a little off. I couldn't really make out what.
Was it the venue or?
I think it was just the venue. It was just
Well,
poor
yeah,
quality.
venue usually provides sound.
It was just the only like it wasn't even like a down. It was muffled. That's what it sounded like. But other than that, it was a great show. Had a lot of energy as always. And man, they actually packed that room. Like it was like packed, like wall to wall people.
Sold out.
No, there were no ticket sales. It was a
Well,
free
yeah,
show
but
at Coast.
sold
But
out.
yeah, you would
They
say
sold
sold
out
out.
the bar.
Well, if they were selling tickets, then yes.
Yeah, you would say they sold out, but it was a good show. They went on for about, I want to say like 20 minutes, so it was nice. I got there just as they were doing in the middle of like the first song, and then they played for 20 minutes. I yelled at all the band. I pissed off the cameraman though. Yeah, mad at me. Because I was in his face and he doesn't like it when I get loud and obnoxious. It's someone we
The
know.
cameraman.
Oh.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna hear this too. He's been listening to our catalog recently.
Oh, has he? Yeah, but he's a cool guy. But I don't think he likes it when I get loud and
The
obnoxious.
cameraman does get a little like tough guyish when he gets a little beer in him.
Yeah, he does. He does. No, don't say it.
Should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was cool. It was still a nice show. And then after that, just had a little alley party with some friends around the corner from Coles, and just hung out with the band.
Alley party. What does that consist of?
Basically, we
Is that
just,
like you guys
just went to the back of a back alley and just sat there and drank and.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like an alley party. Like
No.
You got with some girl and she was like, "I do anal."
Oh no, not that kind of alley party. Alley party.
Gotcha.
No, but it was cool, and just, I hung out with the band, got to talk to each of them a little, and yeah, it was
Was
cool.
there beer toter there after the show?
She was there. She actually started dancing in front of me at one point, and I was just like, "Please don't dance in front of me," because I remember what you said, and I was just like, "Oh,
What did Matt say?
no, what you said." Remember when we went out that night? You were just like, when a girl starts dancing in front of you and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was just like, "Oh, please don't dance in front of me."
Oh, you felt like that again?
Yeah, I was
like it was
like,
being thrown at you.
I was like, okay,
You gonna?
but it was her. That's why I was just like, I could picture what's his name, like all over, all over, yeah. So, yeah, here you go, baby. You like that.
Thanks for the advice.
And then after that, just basically hung out. I thought there was going to be an after party, but there was no after party. And that was unfortunate, but other than that...
Did you bring the Ultra Thins out?
No Ultra Thins came out. That wasn't happening. That's not going to happen for a while. But yeah.
Why not?
You mind if I take some?
What? No, those are mine. Those are like the real nice ones. They're like the bear ultra, bear like
skin?
bear skin.
Dude,
Ultra
those
Thins.
are like risky having sex with.
But they're not like bear. They're not like any kind of lamb skin or anything.
No.
Like that.
I know it's just the Ultra Thins.
Oh, because you're afraid they might break.
It's just like, because after a while, like, those things, I feel like most condoms, I hate to say this, they're only good for like a 7-minute sex session.
And then after that,
Yeah,
Actually, we'll
longer
switch this
than that.
over. We'll come back to this for productive fun.
we'll come back to this. So anyway, let's start off with the rest of the show with what are you sipping on, Matthew? Sorry, I was too close there. What are you sipping on there, Matthew?
What you sipping on?
Yeah, we got to figure this out.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want some type of music to come in like right
Actually,
now.
I'm sorry.
And then he
I
talks
was.
over it.
If you guys
Humboldts.
would have got there earlier, I wanted to find like some classical music, like, and then create an intro.
Did you have
like
to
that.
whistle it? You couldn't just be like dun 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 dun.
You had to be all
No.
douchey with
Yeah,
it.
that was
I had to
really
whistle
douchey.
that.
I was like, am I Wrigley? No.
Yeah, right, bro.
bro.
Yeah, bro. I had to whistle that. No. So what are we sipping on today, Matthew?
This week-
Jaeger, bro.
Is it another Hefeweizen? Because if it is Hefeweizen, I hope it doesn't taste like bananas.
No. This week we have a brew from Off Color Brewing, which is a Chicago brewery founded by two guys who basically have worked in almost every brewery in Chicago. And they do a lot of very interesting stuff. But this week we have Fierce, a Weiss beer with Napoleonic sour streak. So basically it is a Berliner style Weiss beer. It's a low alcohol beer. And it's
That's a
known
low
as
alcohol beer?
Yeah,
It's
it's
low.
like
What am I drinking this for?
no, it's like 3.9. I mean, it's like drinking Tecate or Modelo.
Or a Bud.
Or Bud.
Light.
Bud
or
Light.
Corona.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell you this in your ear.
Oh my god. Okay, finish talking, Matthew.
Alright, but yeah, it's a sour beer.
Stop listening to us and keep talking.
I found out what's it called.
Oh, okay.
It's a cerveza body.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had a side moment.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, fans. All
But
right.
yeah, it's a sour beer. They use Brettanomyces, and they use a proprietary strain.
You said they use bread of what?
Brettanomyces.
Is that
It
why the mice is on it?
No.
That has nothing to do with
Actually,
it.
I don't
There
know.
is a mouse on there.
Basically, the mouse is there. It's like a field mouse.
I mean, there's a couple mouses on here.
Yeah. The mouse is supposed to be, I believe, what
Which
it
one are you
is.
looking at?
Hold on, let's focus. What
But,
is a mouse supposed to mean? Shit, man, you asking like 50 questions at one time, Juice.
People want to know.
So the mouse, what does
The
it
mouse,
signify?
I don't actually know, but I believe it's a field mouse, and it's because, grain and field mice generally have to be around grain,
Yeah,
seed
that's
grain,
true, yeah.
and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going off of.
This is very sour.
yeah,
by the way.
it is a very sour beer.
It hits you right here. Right here.
It's very
Hits you right here.
Napoleonic.
Under
He's
your,
right
under
here.
your jaw.
Yeah, it makes you. Yeah.
It tastes like lemons.
Yeah, it does taste very limited, like
Yeah.
the shanty.
Yeah,
but
it's-
actually it's more lemony than the shanty.
I actually kind of like this, to be fair, just because I enjoy sour beers every so often. Brettanomyces is a strain of like yeast and or bacteria that basically converts sugar into like lactic acid or something like that. And it's what gives it like that sour taste. I could be 100% wrong on that. But
Someone's gonna call in at 312-985-7834 and be like, "You're wrong, buddy.
And
You're
I'm fine with that."
100% wrong." Yeah, it's really sour and
Yeah.
disgusting. I don't want to. I shouldn't have said disgusting. It's just really sour. It wasn't. It is really limited more than the summer shanty that you.
Yeah.
But you like it, so
mean, it's
what do you give it? What are you giving it?
mainly because I had a really, really sour thing yesterday and earlier today.
Yeah,
I'm going to give this probably a 3.75.
3. Oh wow, you like it a lot.
high, yeah.
Wow.
I'm going 3 capital on this one.
I'm gonna go with 2.9. I don't like that how it makes me feel right here, right under the
yeah.
the.
Actually, I'm going
The gut.
2.75 just because of the low alcohol.
There's one
Oh.
you wouldn't like
Which one?
that I had that I've
Yesterday?
been having. I'm comparing this against.
Uh-huh.
It is called Passion Fruit Prussia
Passion
by
Fruit Prussia.
Four Hands Brewing.
Is it
out of St.
sour?
Louis.
Just really sour?
Basically, I was running around doing a whole bunch of stuff the morning before my parents came, and I cracked one open, and I took a chug of it because I was like, whatever. And I almost threw up because it was just super sour, especially with passion fruit. Because if you know what passion fruit tastes like, it's got like that sour sort of like sweetness to it. And I was just like, no, I gotta sip this.
Yeah, sip this.
But no, Off Color Brewing actually does a whole bunch of like really good ones. Every so often they do one called Dino S'mores, which is their like s'more version of like a stout or something like that.
Oh, so it's like
it's made with like graham cracker malt.
It's got like a marshmallow, sweet taste and everything. So basically, really like you're drinking a s'more or something like that.
Yeah, it's basically like drinking a s'more, and it's really good. I first had it like a couple years ago. They only make it like every so often. But when you find it and you get it on tap, it is just the best thing. It's cute. They do cute little drawings.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I just don't like the really sour taste of it. That's why it's like I can only give it like a 2.9. Juice changed his rating to 2.75.
Yeah, it just doesn't taste good.
I just wasn't happy with it.
I mean, yeah, sours aren't for everyone.
Yeah, it's again, if it wasn't so less on the sour, I'd be good with it.
And then sours, for the most part, are meant to be drunk like over a period of time. You're not supposed to like
chug them.
Like,
I mean, I've been drinking this for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it's meant. It's meant to go for a while. Like,
I mean, I couldn't imagine just sitting here trying to chug this. I'd probably throw up on myself. Yeah. I would probably throw up on myself, or in my mouth and then swallow.
Or I'd make my penis throw up on a girl.
But, you know, Off Color Brewing, they do a lot of like fun, like different styles of like older types of beer.
Cool.
Because what the guys are passionate about, and they're
this is where we live for, people. Off Color Brewing. I'm sorry.
Wow.
All right. Well, that's what we're sipping on today, people. Hit us up on our Instagram, Facebook, and all our wonderful other multimedia sites, and let us know what you're sipping on. Or you can always just call in at 312-985-7834. Whew. Man, it took a lot out of me. No, I just got my my bank account notice. It just dropped below $25.
Oh, wow. Was it those cherries you bought?
No, I actually bought those on the street.
He did buy those on the street.
I saw them, and I was just like, because they were cheaper on the street. I paid like $3. They're like $4 in the store.
From a Hispanic?
Yeah, that's the same fruit that, literally the same fruit that I saw in Cermak, but cheaper. Yeah. He had the same bagging. It was the cherries are in the same bag as the ones I saw.
Where he got it?
I don't know. Well, you can buy fruit wholesale. No, well, yes, his people pick them, but no, you can buy fruit wholesale. That was racist. I'm sorry, people. Not all Mexicans pick fruit.
Glad the sun got out my way. It was on my neck for a second.
You want some water or something? I got some water.
Yeah,
you filled.
Yeah, bro.
Got the sun all in your face. And
when I was walking to your place earlier, I heard two Hispanic boys use what Juice just said.
You're so racist.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. No.
What?
What are you talking about?
Shut up.
What did they say? I didn't hear what he said.
Got FCC too.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said. just like
I can't say the N-word.
Oh, that's what you said. You heard two Hispanic kids who said, yeah, they use the N-word a lot. It's not important. Anyway, let's wrap up what you're sipping. So that's what we're sipping on today. What is this? Fierce by Off Color Brewing. If you like sweet, sour beers, go out and pick you up a 6-pack right now and enjoy it with the ones you love. I love that voice, and I'm going to keep on doing it.
You sound like a gay Howard Cosell.
Gay Howard Cosell. Actually, yeah, I guess that does kind of sound like Howard Cosell. I'm going to have to work that out. Anyway. I always love this part of the show because I get to talk about something I don't really do.
Oh, sex?
Sex.
Corner, baby.
Yeah, but we're gonna trick it out and change it up, and we're gonna welcome you to people. Conductor's Corner. You're feeling down on your luck. Been out of the game for a while.
Yeah.
Looking for somebody to help you out and step it up a notch.
Yeah, Daddy.
Well,
Then you call the Conductor's Corner at 312-985-7834, baby. Yeah.
I guarantee you this guy will get you what you need and get you to where you gotta be so that the ladies are just dropping the bennies all around you.
Before Juice's Corner, I had never gotten laid. After Juice's Corner?
Conductor's Corner.
He is the conductor.
It's conductor.
Juice is the conductor, but
let's just say conductor.
Well, if I am Juice, it is
for prosperity reasons.
Back when it was Juice's Corner.
That was just I wasn't getting nothing.
Then I went to the conductor's class,
All right.
and he started
So-
teaching me
We're
everything.
gonna actually have a good topic we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah, what we on?
Condoms.
Condoms. We want to talk about condoms.
Something Fern knows nothing about.
I was actually when I first started having sex, like I was really into protecting myself.
Me too. Girls would compliment me on my
always.
security.
They'd be like, I like the way you always have protection.
It's like you're doing a good job.
Because I would
I'm
stop them and be like, hold on, I gotta put this
like,
on.
pulling out. I just didn't trust girls, B.
Yeah.
I'm condom on everything. I'm still
Yeah, and then too,
pulling
I
out.
had just started having sex, so I didn't want to like be out of the game right away.
You know what my main thing was? Remember
What?
really start? Because my first time, I did not use a condom at all. Terrible. Shot the club up, didn't say nothing, kept going. But
Oh my god, yo, that's wrong.
it was terrible. Yeah.
Did she know that you shot the club up?
All girls know when
Okay.
the club gets shot.
Yeah.
If
And
they
she
say
didn't
they
care.
don't. All right.
Just kept going like
You
it
ever
was
notice
nothing.
when a girl asks you to do it, what do they say? You know, fill me up or something like that.
Whoa.
My bad. Y'all might not be there.
Oh.
I had one girl tell me, she's like, "Don't come inside me." And I
No,
was
some
just
girls
like,
they love the feeling of that. It gets them because it fills them. It literally fills them up. So like they just love it. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Anyway, so yeah, what are we talking about as far as condoms? What's your favorite brand of condoms?
But my favorite brand of condoms, I feel like every man should be Trojans. Only
Matthew doesn't like
condoms.
Trojans.
Why not?
I like One condoms. Like the condom.
What condom is that?
That's a one
Company.
It's a
One.
company called One Condom.
He uses hippie condoms.
No.
That's cool.
They're not. Apparently they're not hippie condoms. Tell us about your one condom,
That
not
nobody
like the
ever
single
heard of.
one
Yeah.
condom. No. While you're talking about it, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah,
So,
One Condom is like my favorite condom.
How did you hear about the condom? Tell us how you got into
Is that
one
the one
condom.
that come in like the little square back in the day?
No, Circle.
You don't. What were those little barebacks? They
I don't
come in
know.
like
Are you talking about stuff you buy at like the gas station?
yeah,
like on
little
road trips?
condoms. But like
You
they would
trust
be like
those?
in a little
Oval.
no, yeah, like an oval, but it'd be like
Yeah.
small and like a little square.
Are
I know
these
what you're
wait?
talking about.
Rectangle.
Are these condoms that you would buy at like the truck stop gas
Novelty
station?
shops? Yeah, novelty.
Don't trust those condoms on me.
If you're using anything, I mean, I see people try Durex and Lifestyles and think it's cool.
Oh, those are
right.
disgusting. But anyway, one
what's
condom.
this
One,
One
yes.
condom. It's a condom company, and I was at Warp Tour one year when I was in high school, and they were handing out condoms. That's how I found them, and I used it, and I was like, that was great. I don't know, it had a better feel, better fit, and little packages. It comes in like a little circle package. It's got like a little like
Just
wrapper.
a circle package like a regular condom would.
No, regular condoms come in the square.
Oh, his was.
Oh, I see.
Did you
The actual
unravel it?
packaging. Oh,
Did
Did you
yeah.
unravel it like a foil candy or something?
No, here I'm pulling it up
Yeah,
now.
you'll see
I'll
in a
pull it up
minute.
now. But
One
yeah,
condoms, they're great. I love them.
My favorite.
are they ultra thin and stuff like that?
Yeah, they have ultra thin. They have like the studded ones.
Do
They
they-
have all the classics.
I'm not trying to sound like real guyish, but they come in bigger sizes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they do different like shapes. Like so, it'll be like it'll go along the shaft, and then the head will have like a balloon out.
twisted
So it's
and
got
stuff.
like a bigger like area to move around
That's cool.
and stuff like that.
My,
Kind of like this mic. It's like this, and then it gets bigger.
So it gives her more than what you got.
Yeah, and then there's one where it's like it goes all the way, and then it's got like a bump on top. So that it's supposed to stimulate like the G spot while you're doing her.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, they have like very like different shapes to them that
cool.
like do different things.
Fern, what is your favorite condom? Now that we know what one condoms are.
Trojan, of course, the
which one?
brand, and then the ultra thins,
Ultra Thin.
the bear ultra thins.
Okay.
They're called bearskin ultra thins.
Bearskin Ultra Thin. I know
Because
what
I
you're
I just used to use regular Trojans. I used
to feel like I'm
Which color? You got to tell me the color. There's always the color.
I think it was the blue box,
the like teal blue or like the blue
the
blue.
light.
the teal blue.
Okay.
I think it was the teal blue.
All right.
Yeah, but I just used to use regular condoms. I tried using Durexes. I didn't like the way they feel.
Durex,
They
feel
dry up real quick,
and
man.
not only that, but they feel thick,
They're
like
super
really
thick.
thick.
Yeah.
And they're really tight.
Yeah, and then lifestyle condoms I didn't trust because like,
just break.
I got
Yeah.
a king size lifestyle condom and it fit like a regular condom. And I was just like, all right, this is
take
not a
this to
king
Tokyo.
size. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, this is not a regular king size condom. So I like to and then For a while, just was taking a risk, rolling the dice, and just didn't use any condom.
Well, we're not at that part of the show yet.
We're gonna keep this for later.
And then I just I saw that the Trojan had this new condom, and I tried it out, and it was
awesome
dope.
sauce?
It reminded me of like the one time I used the like lambskin condom, how thin it was, and it was durable, and it didn't break. I thought it was like going to break if I went too hard or whatever, but it didn't. And ever since then, that's like the one condom I'll always get when I decide to have sex again.
When I would have when I was about to go like to a chick's house or whatever, I would get these Trojans, and they came in a pleasure pack.
Oh, with the little...
No, it comes
the three different types. Yeah.
So you get your ecstasy, you get your warm and cool, and
hot and cold.
and then you get your twisted pleasure.
Yeah.
The twisted pleasure one they had was real dope, but they had an ultra thin ecstasy twisted pleasure, all in one condom.
So these are your one condoms right here?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not trusting that.
They come with fun little like images on them too.
Yeah. They come in these, and they do like super sensitive 576.
So now
the Legend is the king size.
Yeah, so it looks like they're just using
Vanish, so it feels like it's not even there.
pop culture to market condoms now.
And the pictures and the sayings are all submitted by users.
Yep. So it's like Jones Commercial Soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the
Oh,
yeah,
there's a
nice.
place called Glazed Teriyaki on Broadway. They have like the soda, like the soda machines. All Jones soda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's tasty. I love me some Jones Soda, people.
Oh, and their flavors apparently taste better than anything like the one condoms flavor condoms.
All right, you
I
shouldn't
don't
be
know.
getting mad with the condom
You
on.
went a little far with that
With the condom
one.
on.
Yeah,
It's what I've
you
been
can't
told.
follow with. This is what I've been told.
I mean, if I'm
afterwards.
selling you something, I'm gonna tell you it's the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you should. There's
about
situations where you should get your head with the condom on. There are
Yeah.
homecomings.
Oh. Yeah, for the most part, it's weird getting head with the condom on.
It is.
It doesn't feel good.
So I have to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Back to the condoms. You ever about to have sex with a chick and she was like, "I don't like condoms."
Yeah.
Yep.
Still use one.
You
Still use one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't stupid.
No. I just kind of back out of that one.
Actually, I take that back because it was my ex when we first.
No,
No, actually, because we were messing around, but there was it was just a weird night the first time we actually messed around. There was actually no real sex. It was just like a lot of like intense foreplay, and then it's like, all right, I gotta go home, and it was like, okay.
Oh, because there's no rubber.
No, because I had rubbers. I had tons of condoms. It was just she told me, she's like, I don't like the way they feel, and I was like, well, I always wear condoms, and so we were just messing around, and it's just a lot of rubbing, foreplay, and shit and stuff like that.
Then you
so,
then you went in.
no, there was never a point to put in. But, yeah,
Ran into the club and shot it up.
but yeah. So you wear one condoms. It's pop art condoms.
Wow, I don't have to use condoms now.
Ooh, watch out! She's gonna start
Birth control.
gaining weight, putting on the pounds there. I know a beer bottle like that. The beer bottle body,
Oh,
the cerveza body.
See,
That's because of birth control. That's what that's from.
I had a feeling I was gonna be like that regardless, dog.
Nah, because she used to be like skinny. Because it doesn't birth control cause you to gain. Some birth control cause you to gain weight. It does also cause you to spot. Like birth control throws off the hormones in the female body, or I shouldn't say throws it off, but kind of like
changes it.
resets
Dr.
them.
Fern.
Resets them. Anyway, so yeah, condoms. So this is something I wanted. We'll talk briefly about it, and then we're gonna move on to sports. This week in sports. Oh, excuse me. So last week, since we're talking about condoms, and we only wear condoms when we're about to have sex, right, people?
oh, you don't wear them when you.
All right, I sometimes masturbate into condoms just so I can practice still putting on condoms.
And it keeps it
But I
clean.
don't use the good condoms. I use the ones that I got at
Like the
festivals. Yeah, no, yeah.
The ones you don't trust.
Yeah, so I use all the ones that we got. I get at festivals and stuff like that. So I think I can. Can I address no? Because what was the longest time you ever went without sex?
Oh, longest time I went without sex.
For him,
Recent?
it's 24 hours.
No, I'll tell you, like, I was like a shorty in like Atlanta. I probably went about like 2-3 months. And they was making fun of me.
Yeah.
Hard.
That's not a long time, though.
That's a long time, bro.
That's not that bad. What was your longest? You said like 2 years or a year and a half?
Yeah, it was like 2.5 years.
Yeah, so you've experienced more so what I'm going through right now.
My second time took like a few years, like a couple years.
The second time?
Yeah.
After you had sex the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
That's basically what it was.
Yeah, just had sex the first time. For you too?
Well, no, because what it was I was with the person, we broke up, I slept with another person, and then it was like 2.5 years after I slept with that person.
Sorry, I got thrown off. Somebody sent me a text message, and I thought our music was still or whatever. Anyway,
What about you, Fern?
so yes, I'm going on a 2-year stint. But I got distracted. But what I wanted to ask Matthew was, how was your experience going into having sex after not having sex for a period of time? Like, were you nervous? Like, were you comfortable with the person you with? Did you know this person? Was it like a one-night stand? Like, tell me about your experience. I'm just preparing myself because there's going to come a time, and I think about it a lot, and I try not to think about it because I don't want to overthink the moment.
Well, because before I broke the period, like there were times where I could have, but I like didn't because I'd gotten so used to not having sex that I was just like, okay, cool. And so then I ended up having to get myself into the mindset of, you know what, I'm gonna fuck someone.
Oh wait,
Fuck
hold on.
someone.
Oh, I see what's going on here. We've been
Playing over music.
No, somehow we got booted out.
Are we recording still?
I don't know for how long. Yeah, we're still recording. That's what Tay was saying. Okay, so now we're back. I don't know what happened. Somehow we got booted out there. So I don't know how much of the show people actually heard, but we were still recording, so we can.
You'll catch it on Spreaker.
Yeah, you can catch it on Spreaker if you missed anything. Now I feel like I don't know how long that's been going on. I don't think it's been going on for that long. Maybe like the last 5 minutes.
So, quick recap of everything.
We're sipping on fish beer. It's sour. Matt gave it a 2.
3.
2.5, and blah blah. Yeah, just okay. Yeah, okay. It's a sex story. We're talking about. If you're just tuning in or just catching, we're talking about Matt Stroh not having sex for a while and then having sex. So go ahead.
All right, so before I broke the period, there were plenty of opportunities, but I missed them. Kind of like how this guy over here. And so then I ended up having to just put myself in the mindset of, you know what, I'm going to just find someone and just like do this. And that kind of worked. And basically what it was it just ended up after like a party. It was someone that's like I'd like hung out with a few times. We'd gotten like drunk and like made out before.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. And so it was just
What's
like...
his name?
Fernando
Oh
Lopez.
my God! Finish the fucking story.
Sure, he wasn't like in disguise.
Were you nervous or were you comfortable?
No, I was comfortable. I was drunk.
Was it? Oh, when it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that again.
I wasn't like blasted.
You were
It
just
was like,
okay.
I was confident enough.
You were at the point where you were at the point where you're comfortable enough to perform still, and your confidence level was still high.
And so I had a Durex condom.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
And I know, right? But I couldn't feel anything, so I messed it for a while.
And she thought you were a superstar. She was like, "Oh my God, I found the right man." No, so yeah, and
then I broke it, and so then
wait, you broke the condom?
no,
Oh,
no, I broke the period.
I put the hole in the condom. I love this girl that I was with. Yeah, I don't know how my I want to almost say my first time, even though I know it's not my first time. What are you laughing
Hold
at?
on.
Wait.
I just got a text from my girlfriend. And she was gonna make dinner. She was gonna make potatoes.
Not no more.
No. So we've had this bag of potatoes.
And it's like worms coming out of it or
hold
something.
up. The potatoes are bad, and I'm traumatized for it. I'm not cooking tonight. There was potato juice in the pantry, plus there was one potato that looked like a pile of crap.
Yeah.
That was oozing pus.
Yeah, that's what happens when potatoes go bad and start to ferment in a dark closet.
Yeah,
yes.
it gets a little wormy.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm nervous about my first time interrupted by the potato story.
Sorry.
And now
Same
it's cool.
thing, though, right?
I don't know how it's gonna go, and I have a tendency to overthink things. So I was hoping to get some insight, based off of your story. And I can say I completely have no insight based off of your story.
Well, no, all you
it did
gotta
not
do
help
is
at all.
basically just put yourself in the mindset that you're gonna get some. Like what Juices said before.
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some. Lord, if you're listening to Ray Mary,
it's like what you said before, like on a few past episodes, where it's like you just have to have the end game plan and then just work towards it.
the end game has to have a plan.
That's how it works.
Yeah, you know what? And I agree with you. You're complete. But honestly, you guys are like, I'm just not in the mindset for it right now. Like,
So you just don't want to.
At this point, I'm kind of at the point where I just don't want to now. Like I feel like I've waited this long, I've gone this long without it, that I can just. It sounds bad, but I can probably just keep going.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you still beating your meat?
Yes, of course, constantly.
Then it's not time to give up. Once you ain't come to no. I feel like, seriously, not trying to make fun of anything, but like once it's like, I don't have the sexual feelings of like you want to do that. Yeah. That's when I feel like you just got clean. Right now, you're just not missing too much. You're just like, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what you think. I'm just at that point.
Because during that period, I stopped for a while.
Masturbating?
Yeah.
No, I haven't stopped masturbating.
Yeah. I started when I was like 11, 10. I never stopped.
never stopped, man. I go hard.
It's my meat. I beat my meat.
I beat my meat so hard.
So much.
Owe me money.
I feel like, does anybody ever feel dirty after they're done masturbating?
When I'm looking at porn.
I'm not gonna lie.
I do a lot of masturbation in my head where I'm
this
just
is
like
so
thinking.
weird for me, but after I bust, like, I'm totally disinterested in anything like sexually related. Like, I don't want to look at no more porn. I don't even want to look at myself. I feel disgusted.
Yeah, I understand you.
I usually just I want to do it again.
Oh.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I gotta clean up for what?
I gotta do this. You ever just lay there in it, just be like, I'm not getting out of bed.
Unfortunately, You get up,
you
just
feel
like,
really good. You bust
I'm
off
just getting
a
in
good
the
one.
shower.
Yeah, I've done that. It's the third shower I had today. Oh man,
Man, why am I taking all these showers?
I love these showers. No, but honestly, I'm just you guys are both like right. I'm just not in the mindset to I don't have that mindset when I hang out. When I know it sounds like weird or whatever, but when I actually start hanging out with females, that's probably like the last thing. Or I shouldn't say the last thing. It's probably like the fifth to last thing that's on my mind. Like when I'm hanging out with a female. So yeah, I just don't have the mindset right now. Maybe it'll come. Yeah, I think I don't know what I'm waiting for. I just don't have that mindset. It's just not happening for me. Not happening. Ooh, excuse me. So we were gonna do This Week in Sports, but
It's time for a break.
yeah, Conductor's Corner went a little long, and then we had a little mishap with the music. But
Please don't stop the music.
I will say this in This Week in Sports.
Dan's winning streak came to an end. We coming for you again, Dan, next week.
It was a 2-on-2 game, but he did get beat. He did come back in the second game, or the 3-on-3 game, and he fought hard in that one. Yeah. He was not only that, he had some nice rolls, even with the left. Because I told him at the bar, I was like, man.
Game 3 wasn't looking too hopeful for
Yeah,
that boy. It was like 13-5 when we got
13-5, and then everybody had to leave. Like, everybody was just dipped out. But
For those of you who don't know, Dan is someone we work with.
yeah, we play a weekly basketball game with our friends, and
We're trying to stay healthy. We're trying to get Matt out there just to run around.
It's actually basketball is really
My
good
cardio
for
every
you.
day.
No, this is different cardio.
That's
This
just
ain't
burning
sex
calories.
cardio.
Yeah,
No, I walk 6 miles a day.
No.
that's not cardio.
Why do white people think walking is? It's not a sport.
I hate to say this. Do you
Speed walking isn't a sport either.
That's like, I feel like all the people that walk are like the fat girls with like skinny people legs. That's what walking gets you. That's
You want to get that started? Oh, sorry, you can't. Oh, my bad, homie. Oh, for real?
Do I?
It's just. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Damn. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. Stick around. I have a friend that needs your help. And
This Negro needs God.
Yes, he does.
Nah,
but
we ain't covering this.
No, we are, because he's a man, and we're supposed to be supporting our...
Is he?
Yes, he is, unfortunately. Oh, good thing we got a car. We're going to have to take a drive. But stick around. Stick around, listen. This guy really needs our help. He's
your help. He needs everybody's
He needs some real strong advice. Stick around. We're going to tell you the story when we get back. This has been Monstrosity Radio.
It involves drugs.
Remember, you can catch Monstrosity
Heroin.
every Sunday, 6 to 8 here on QUE4.org. I guess I got to read this too. Since you're going to do this since we're getting ready to go off.
You were listening to AM 1680 Monstrosity Q4 radio streaming live from Genesis Art Supply, Chicago's oldest privately owned commercial fine art supply, drafting, drawing, canvas, easels.
Micro machines, because they're not the real thing.
Visit them daily with convenience store hours at their north side location, 2525 North Elliston in Chicago, or online at www.genesisartsupply.com. Call 773-262-29990. That's 773-262-29990. Genesis Art Supply, supplying all the trade since 1946.
And we're back to Monstrosity.
Yes.
Like always, Monstrosity is brought to you by Rinse and Flips, Alabama's #1 selling reversible condoms. These condoms are so simple to use. You can use one side of this condom, flip it over, rinse it out with the douche for a condom that they supply for you, no extra charge. Flip it over, you can get back to business and use that side of the condom.
They come in flavors too, don't they, Juice?
Yep. They have the classical Nutella and peanut butter.
Tasty.
Modelo and Tecate.
Ooh, for my Hispanic mamas out there.
And now they actually teamed up with Burger King for the 4th to do an icy. And it's one side strawberry, blueberry mix, and the other side's just Coke.
Ooh, just like a BK.
Cocaine.
Oh, cocaine. Sorry.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Get the party really started.
Shout out to
No.
King Bishop.
King Bishop. Oh, yes. King Bishop. It's a friend of ours. That's his new stripper name, King Bishop.
It is King Bishop. Somebody was telling me about that.
I was telling you.
I heard about King Bishop.
This is a stripper name. We're teaching him stripper moves.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for sticking around. This is Monstrosity Radio. You can catch Monstrosity every Sunday 6 to 8 here on QUE4.org, or you can hit us up where use
On Instagram at Monstrosity. You can hit us up on Twitter at MonstrosityQ4 and Facebook at Monstrosity Radio.
And if they don't feel like calling in Matthew, where can they, hitting us up on,
If they don't
where can they call us at? I just
They
messed
can
that up.
call us at Genesis Art Supply.
No,
Or They
God.
can call us at 312-985-7834. Once again, that is 312-985-7834.
All right.
But also on a quick plug, real quick, Genesis Art Supply is actually, I know we joke around about it a lot because it's just a long intro or whatever, but from the looks of it, it really, really is a cool art store, though. They have a little studio thing they're going on right now, a little gallery.
Studio
So
show in the back.
Yeah.
really check out
Yeah,
Genesis Art Supply.
it looks like they got an art show getting ready, or they had one already, one or the other. So anyway, let's kill this music, kill the background music, and get back to the show. Again, thank you guys for sticking around. So before this show,
Put this all the way over here.
that far?
Yeah, you're good.
Am I pulling Matt volume now?
You are.
Oh, wow. Okay, so getting back to the show, before the break, I had mentioned that there's a friend out there that I think could use the assistance of men everywhere. Still too loud?
No, push it back. Push it back.
Yeah.
He's good.
Right there. I'll even lean
I'm
back.
just looking at this.
Yeah.
It's spiky.
I think that's
It's
fine.
always going to spike with
Yeah.
him, but we got to work on our signals to
No, we need some
make it a little
catcher,
bit-
some baseball, so that's a
Just
little
some
bit more
smooth,
professional.
so-
Yeah.
yeah.
We could just get signs. We just make signs
Just
before
write
show.
it, yeah.
We again, we'll get there.
y'all are part of the show, so we're doing this
Sharing,
for now. Yeah.
for the time being.
Oh, here's your arm.
Anyway, so I have a friend, an associate of you.
Yeah.
Who I think
Who
for the
blocked
last.
me.
Oh, he did.
Ooh.
Let's see if that's.
Probably because he was like, I don't want his girl trying to watch me.
I wonder if that. Oh, probably. Yeah. I wonder if that's the same. Nope, it is not the same for me. He is still right there. But yes, I have a friend, an associate of yours, someone we all used to work with, who normally I wouldn't. It's whatever. He's a dude. He's going through it. If he needed help, he'd reach out or whatever. But I kind of feel like what I've seen recently
He's a
is
heroine.
Okay.
No, it's his way of reaching out.
Disclaimer to the people. Some of this stuff is going to sound like we're coming down on this guy. Some of it's going to sound funny. But we're going to be 100% real right now because sometimes the truth is funny. So we're not joking around. It might sound funny, but this is really serious.
Yeah, this is really... it sounds funny.
Life or death.
It really
if you guys
is,
know me, like, I'll come up to you and be like, oh my God, this dude. Like, because I'm really concerned about him. I understand trust me, I truly understand what he's going through. I've been through a breakup where it feels like, you're literally, your heart is broken because...
But you don't, one thing that people don't know, well, you all probably catching on now, that he is not a recreational drug user. He's an abuser.
Yes.
So the mindset and mentality and emotions that run through your body and mind when you're going through something like that,
especially because I think, So the other thing, too, is people, when you go through a breakup, especially one that you take serious and is a serious breakup, they equate it to having the loss of a loved one. So basically, you're grieving the loss of a loved one. It's almost like someone died on you. And so now he's grieving. So I can understand, why he feels the way he does. I've been through it. But I then have to revert back to what Juice told me one time on the show when I asked, I don't even know if it was on the show, but I asked one time, how do you deal with heartbreak? Like, how do you learn to overcome it? And your advice was, no, you just have to go through it one time. And so I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time. Maybe it's someone that he might have loved more than other.
I feel like this is definitely the first time at this level.
Children.
Yeah, I'm saying like children that you learn to love. That's like. Not trying to, like when you get a dog or something and you just want to sell a dog, they tell you don't get attached to this dog.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep it for a long time. But once you get attached to somebody's kids and you don't have kids of your own, you're actually the father and you're dividing your check up. You got a family now, you feeling like it, and so.
Yeah, and it's a powerful thing to have that feeling of having a family. It's nice because you have that closeness. And someone reminded me over the weekend that as mammals, we crave that cuddling, that affection. And when we don't get it, like people in prison and solitary confinement, we tend to lose our minds a little. Like reality isn't the same for people who don't get to feel affection like that. Like, so I understand why he's hurting like that. But man, some of the stuff that he posts, and then he gets mad if you comment on it. But I want to put this out there: if you got real friends and you post some like really dark stuff, like, yo, I'm about to kill myself, you can't get mad and expect, and not expect people to reach out and be like, yo, man, you okay? Like, is there something I can do? And so what advice do we give someone like this who's just hurting so bad where they feel like the world is about to end? Like, what advice can you give someone like that? Like,
he has to get right with himself right now, man. He can't. I mean, he doesn't love himself right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just from that. Not trying to sound cliche, but he loves this girl way more than he loves himself, and he loves his dope way more than he loves himself right now.
Yeah.
Or he might as well just end it.
No, ending it is not an option. It is not an option. There is nothing worth killing yourself in this world. Like,
no, there's not.
Yeah, I understand we all have like rough spots or rough patches in our life. Some of us had really hard upbringings, but still, it is no reason to ever like just take the easy way out. Because at the end of the day, you're not really dealing with your problems. You're just removing yourself, and that's not. Now you just left your problems with everybody else. So, killing yourself is never an option. But when I read these posts, like, I laugh and I think they're kind of funny. And I laugh because I went through it. I understand where he's going through. You can't stop thinking of a particular person. It's almost like this person has like a particular power over you. But again, like, I have to say, like, I'm just genuinely concerned about him, and I don't know like what I should do. Like, should I reach out? Should I try to hang out with him?
But like, he doesn't want help.
And that's the other thing I think. Like, he doesn't want help. So do we just sit back and watch this show happen and like do nothing then?
I mean, not trying to sound mean or anything, but like, all his loved ones trying to help him, like his friends, people at work that don't even really care too much about him, still coming up. Just certain people, they just don't. They're not gonna get it. Like, everybody's not the same.
Don't want to help.
And then it's another thing. Like, I used to tell people back in the day, like, for every word like in a dictionary that describes somebody, there's somebody out there that it describes. So it's like everybody's not gonna be certain people have to go through that stuff, and they're just gonna go through it. That he might make it out, he might not, and that's just the reality of it, dog. It's like it's the ball's in his court. He has every opportunity to do anything he wants. He can get jobs, he can do whatever. It's just like, what does he want to do? You can't make him do nothing. You can want him you can want him to do stuff like so bad or whatever. But it's like he's not gonna do it because he don't want to.
Yeah.
And I mean, you went through a dark time too, didn't you?
Yeah, I had
like similar, right?
Yeah, I went. Yeah, because again, I felt like, and it sounds crazy, but when I went through my breakup, it felt like I lost two people because I lost my son and I lost the girl that I love. For me, it kind of, I went a little different. Like I didn't. Okay, so I posted stuff like when I was this is a different situation, but I didn't really. Yeah, I'll get to that.
My
one.
bad. No,
Yeah,
we was arguing.
yeah, I confused the situations, but no. I did go through something similar. I spent. I didn't really have anybody communicate, and social media really wasn't popping like that. So I had a journal. I wrote everything down in my journal, and it was for no one but me. And it was just my little escape to write stuff and get my thoughts out and stuff like that. I would never go public with some of the stuff that I write or wrote at that time because it was very dark and morbid. I remember like the one thing that I did used to write sometimes on Facebook, I would just make comments at like 3 a.m. sometimes, and people would hit me up and be like, "Oh, you all right, man?" But like they just came out wrong. My thoughts came out wrong, and people got worried about me. So like, that's where I say you can't post something and then expect someone not to respond to it and be like, "Yo," and like, "You okay?" Like, serious. And then
of course, there's some people who it's like they want that response. Like I knew someone from like college, and it was basically like every other day on his Facebook, like, "No one loves me. I'm gonna kill myself," and then basically just waiting for the outpour of like support to be fine.
And that's what someone told me too. Like this dude is writing these messages specifically for someone to read, because he's waiting for that particular person to read it and be like, "Hey, whether it's
I'll take you back."
Well, yeah, whether it's his ex or maybe just looking for a female in general, just to sympathize with him and be like, "Hey, I'll hold you while you cry," and stuff like that.
But I mean, if that was the thing, then there's that one who always comments that. Female. I don't think that's I don't know what that relationship is. So, but I mean, it's still.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do you think that going through a hard breakup that you should have a female to comfort you?
Yeah.
Like
yes, definitely,
baby you and make you feel good.
No. One thing that I just hate people do is when they then when you think of comfort or something, like you say, like, oh, I want somebody to shoulder to cry on, but. You gotta be around like real friends, like even if it's a male definitely for a male, I feel like female company that you can actually trust. You can like for me, it's like recently I go like me and my girl, we just went through our little thing. First person like I kicked with was one of my like good female friends from back in the day. Like we never like no attraction or anything like that. And we was just chilling, talking, and we just like keeping it real. And I was like, I was just. You need that though, but don't have the one that's gonna baby you.
A female friend though, right?
Yeah, don't have the one that's gonna baby you and just tell you, "Oh, it's on." Like the one that's just gonna keep it real with you.
I had a female friend when I was going through my breakup. My bestest friend, like a sister to me, and she was the one. She was like my keep it real girl. She would always like. She's a person I went to when I didn't have a place to stay. I slept in on a couch in the back room. For 3 weeks, and then finally I had to leave. But she offered, and she was the one. But she would keep it real with me. She wouldn't really baby me. She'd be sympathetic. She'd be like, "I know what you're going through. It can't be easy, but she was never like, "Oh, it's okay. You'll be fine." She wasn't like deluding me. And when I would delude myself and be like, if I got a text message from my ex, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm excited." She'd be like, "Well, I wouldn't read too much into it. She probably just still concerned about you and wants to know how you're doing." And blah blah blah, and I'd be like, "All right," like she was the one.
She tell you like keeping it real, telling you right, and it's like, but you're the person that. That's where I say that them drugs coming on a different level. And
then too, what do you do when so his issue, another thing, because I've talked to him before, and I was just like, "Yo, man, you should just try to stay away." What do you do when that person won't stay away from you? Like you kind of experienced this too recently, where someone wants to play cuddle with you, and you're like, "No, we're not doing that because we're not together like that anymore. You can't be trying to cuddle with me." Like I went through my ex when we broke up.
Yeah, that's the first thing females always do with you when you break up is because you're the last person having sex with. They comfortable having sex with you already. Mm-hmm. They ain't got to worry about like some new dude. They ain't worry about no diseases, no dude. If it's weak or something like that. So they already comfortable with you in that scenario. So first person they always come to.
Just the last person they had sex with.
Yeah.
So it's not a big thing for a girl to come back to a dude, even if they're broken up.
Is it right? No. I say don't do it.
What? Say you telling the dude don't have sex with the girl?
Don't have sex with her unless you like sure.
Trap.
Unless in your mind, like you sure like, oh, it's done. I'm just gonna smash.
From what you said, even in the situation, that's the person that he's broken up over would come over, like drunk.
Yeah.
Do stuff with him, and it just keeps giving him hope.
Yeah. And just keeps feeding him. Because my ex did the same thing. Kept feeding me hope. Like,
it's not even hope. Like, honestly, that's them.
Just manipulating the situation.
They're not even manipulating. It's just a female working through a situation, how she can work through it. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, right now, yesterday she was having sex with the love of her life.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So now she's having sex with somebody she used to love. So it's just like, it's breaking them down just to, like, get over you. I had to say it. The sex after you breaking up is kind of helping them just
Move
get
on.
over you.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much. That's all. If it's a real scenario where y'all just over with, like, y'all, of course, y'all still gonna have that attraction or whatever, but it's like, it's teaching her that, oh, well, he not my man. So now you got to think of that mentality.
Oh, okay. So now she's just getting comfortable again with the idea
of like, oh, well, yeah. So now in the second time, like, all right, like, a month down the road, some dude she talking to or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they comfortable with it now.
Yeah,
so
I see what you're saying.
I mean, like, that's not the intentions, but that's what I get from the scenarios when it happens.
Yeah, for me, I know that my ex would just come back to me because she felt comfortable. Like, she would date somebody, and when it didn't work out, the person she would always run back to was me. And I gotta admit, the first time I really felt for that trap hard.
Yeah, you think it's a hope, man.
Yeah, and then the second time, because it happened a number of times, and then the second time I was just like, no, I'm the one keep getting hurt, and no, and then finally, like the third time it happened, I was like, I can't do this, because at the end of the day, I was the one getting my hopes up all high, only to find out that nothing was going to happen. She was just trying to feel comfortable.
You got to think about that. Like you said, like his lady come over to him drunk or something. Like she probably was just out drinking with some guy, and then he probably turned her off in just like one little way. So now she drunk and she feeling it, but she got kids, so she not trying to be a slut no more. You know what I mean? So if I still want some, she still wants some sex. So who am I gonna hit up?
Yep,
my ex.
Yeah, that is true. You ever have? Oh, you never had sex with an ex, have you? Because we were talking about this at the pre-show. Sex with an ex?
No.
No?
It's been offered, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
Why? You just feel bad?
Like, no, because I tend to, like, think through a lot.
Uh-huh.
And so as I see, it's like, well, if I do this, I see the situation where it's like,
like a chess
I'm
player.
want it, like, keep going.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, eventually, like, with what you guys have said, where it's like, it doesn't. It's like, it's just to get them comfortable. So it's I'd rather just, like, cut it.
Because there's nothing that, unless you guys have resolved the issue and you guys are going to be back together, there's no real.
Yeah.
It really is what the term is. It's breakup sex.
Yeah.
Like,
and then it's like, and then after even the term of that, like one person is getting over, the other person's falling back in.
Yeah.
So
and that's true, unless both of you guys are on the same page, which is rarely ever the case with both people.
Everybody's gonna lie. For the person that's feeling them, they just want to be around them, and it's like you so in love with this person, so they're offering you sex or whatever. They ain't offering, but y'all, what's about to happen. So it's just like you'll play the game, or they'll say like, we're just doing this. It's nothing, man. Yeah. It's nothing. It's nothing. Just.
I was one of those dudes that, like, when I was with my ex, I would be the one saying it's nothing, but in my head
it was a lot though. You know what I mean?
It's like, wow, I can't believe this is happening.
Cause like that's like a lot of my exes when I had sex with them, like I was a guy like saying, it ain't nothing. If you want to, you can. I'm out here. Every one of them, it don't matter, the band.
And then they all caught the feelings again.
Stupid feelings. Some like in the middle of it, right after.
Oh, I
like,
love you. Can we be together again?
Start crying. Why you gotta do all this stuff? We sing them shit. You're already
stop
done.
talking.
Yeah, it's like it's already done.
Oh man. Has there ever been an ex that you haven't had sex with?
You know me, like I say,
but would like to.
Ooh, the eyes really went back on that one.
I'm trying to think.
He's trying to think hard about that one. His eyes went all the way back. Like, let me access the part of my brain that can tell me every girl I slept with.
No, but I can tell you, best ex I had sex with. Yeah. She was a young stripper in Atlanta.
Ooh, already sounds interesting. Go ahead, Mr. Juice.
Yeah, just from that, I'll just let that go.
Yeah.
She's a stripper.
Go ahead and use your imaginations on that one, people.
That was black, white.
No, she black.
She was black, and she was probably thick too. Was she,
She was
thick?
a slim goody.
Was she slim thick, as the term says?
She had a Holly Berry body.
She had a Holly Berry body. Holly Berry monster ball body or Holly Berry swordfish body?
Swordfish.
Swordfish. Ooh, Holly Berry swordfish.
She was like a little bit taller though, so it was like
taller than you or just the same height?
She's like a little bit shorter than me, but you know.
Tell me more, Juice. Tell me more. I'm sorry, I get nervous when I do that voice. I don't know where
I'll
that
show
comes
you a
from.
picture one day.
Yeah.
Howard Cosell.
That's not Howard Cosell. I know it sounds like Howard Cosell, but literally it's just a voice that I came up with in my head.
That's the first chick that broke my heart.
What? Which? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
First chick I ever
And how
thought
did
I
you
got pregnant.
how did you recover from that?
I was
First
down.
chick you ever got
I
pregnant.
thought I got pregnant. She had a boyfriend.
Kids when breakups come into a situation, kids change the whole aspect.
so, like-
it's easy to walk away when you ain't got no kids, but when you,
dude.
especially if you find out a girl's a pregnant and you about to be a father, you can't. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
How did you
She
recover
had
from
that
that?
thing. She still got that thing. I ain't gonna lie. That's some good box. That's some box. She followed over.
How did you recover
I'm
from
gonna
that?
sound like such a duck on this, but whatever. So I gotta build it up real quick. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. Make it
tell me
quick, though.
what happened.
So I was working with her or whatever. Knew she had a little boyfriend or whatever. It was whatever. He stayed like on the south side of town. We stayed by each other. So we start messing around and all this stuff. She tells me she had a boyfriend. I'm young, I don't care. So we messing around. Then she gets popped off. Then she come to work one day and all the girls, they talking to her about it. And I'm just sitting there like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? So I ask her. She's like, yeah. I'm like, whose is it? She's like, you are my boyfriend. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. So then he break up with her or something. So I just like quit messing with her because like he just said it was, it's his. It is his son.
Okay.
It is his son. It's not my son. But so then after she had the baby for some reason, we just start messing around again. Jen started messing with her.
Months after she had the baby.
Yeah, like
okay,
when it was time.
Immediately after.
Immediately
Nah,
she
that's
was
when I
that
found
baby.
out. That's when I found out like the reasons why is like they stitch up Hill in like a week and a half, but it's just like they can get pregnant so easy or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
real
like,
fertile.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Like the
Irish
Duggins.
twins.
Yeah, so we ain't doing it until that time came. We was smashing it up, and then we became cool. But then one day I'm at this chick house. No, she at my house. I see some dude. I just see the text say, I'm gonna have to steal you away then. What is this?
Oh, so she was talking to another dude?
No, not even though. It's like she wasn't. But you know how like sometimes girls can't see. Oh, he's just want to be a friend.
He's just friends.
Yeah, all
We're
that.
just friends.
I'm move up the van and all
Best
this.
friend. That's my best friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's my
Pretty
best friend.
much.
That's my best friend.
So then, so I don't know. I get heated off that or whatever. Then he texts again, something. We break up or whatever. Though, dog, I was drinking Mad Dog 2020s like every day after work. I'm smoking Black Miles back to back.
Where you
I ain't
working?
going. The Awful Waffle.
Waffle House. Yeah. How long did it take you until you like jump back on your feet and just like, you know what, this is stupid?
Let me see.
Please say it wasn't 8 years. Please say it wasn't 8 years. Please say it
I
wasn't.
ain't gonna lie. It was probably like a good month, maybe a month and a half.
Oh, okay.
It was so sad for me, dog.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Dude, I was so lame. I was writing all these statuses on Facebook.
But they wasn't like morbid and like I'm killing myself.
Nah,
Like you
it
didn't
was just
how
like-
deep did you go? Because I know a lot of guys go deep when in breakups.
I just look back at it. I was sounding so lame on the internet, man. I hope oh man, it was just like you can make her laugh, I can make her smile.
Oh, so you were close.
I was real close.
There's another girl that
I think what got me over that though.
yeah, what got you over that? And then I got a
someone
story.
else's
I got a story.
Yes, what my brother and them took me out, and I ain't getting nothing, but like I was just being isolated in the house. Like I would just make beats and just stay in my room all day, smoke, and just like I wasn't doing
You
nothing.
was getting your Kanye West on,
Literally, like on the real, like, yeah, people come through, they just come in my room, yeah, whatever, and we just chilling.
chilling while you make beats. They
yeah.
watching you work and you just chilling.
Then Lil Corey, who was actually Bando Jones now, he came out. My cousin used to write music for him. And I started going out to shows with him and stuff, G. And I just be on stage. And I was kind of like still like hoping me and my girl get back together. So it's like I'm on stage next to this R&B singer. And he's hot at this time. Like just hot. It's like girls coming up jogging. I ain't trying to take none because, I'm thinking this. Then one day my cousin was like, what's wrong, man? I know you ain't still hung up on that. And he put me on a piece, little vet. I went straight to MySpace the next day. Just start racking up chicks. Just start,
just like, oh, I'm back.
yeah, no, for real. I just started smashing chicks in cars, and then like a month, 2 months, 3 months later after that, whole time like 2 girls I smashed. They knew each other, but weren't like the same time. Just like it's MySpace, it's the country, so it's real close quarters. I smashed both of them. They cooling at the club or whatever, and they found out or whatever. Didn't really care. But,
They was cool with it.
Yeah, so then, but one day my cousin and they went to go do a show, and I see you out here doing your work. I'm wow. Yeah, these were the Bread Brothers, and we rep that all the time. I tried to holler at these chicks. Hey, talking about both of them know you. Got out my hole though. You know what I mean? You gotta get some new box. Get some new box. Get some new box.
There was a girl that we weren't dating. We were messing around for like 3 months. She would never say we was dating, and that's just a term.
That's a heartbeat right there.
Yeah,
already.
that's how it was like. So, so we were messing around, and then finally I just got to the point where I come because, dude, I'd be number one, we started like not seeing each other after a while. Not as often as we normally did. And then it was like my birthday one day, and she didn't even chill with me for my birthday. Like, she went to the restaurant, and she was like, I got to go to another party. And I was just like, oh.
On my B-Day?
Yeah, and I was like, all right. And that's kind of when I knew it was like, all right, this ain't, she's talking to somebody else or whatever. And then I text her one day, it's like 3 a.m. or whatever, and I get this text, and she's like, yeah, my house flooded again, blah, blah, blah. My friend is here helping me clean it up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking to myself, your friend? It's 3 a.m. Like, it ain't a female friend. And then it was summertime, and that apartment got really hot, and she only had air conditioning in her bedroom. So I was like, where's this dude sleeping? Because I know he ain't sleeping on the hot-ass couch. Like, that's not happening. So I was like, in my head, I was like, man, she's already talking to somebody else and already met. Because that's kind of the agreement we had. Like, you know, what?
No, I was going to say that actually...
What?
Something like that happened to me, but my first scenario helped me with that.
Oh,
He was that guy.
Hold on. But yeah, so we kind of, like, we weren't exclusive, but, like, we weren't really,
yeah, well.
until she met somebody else. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, so yeah. And then after that, I was actually kind of like, I was really heartbroken because it's someone, like, even though I knew what was going on, like, I still had, you know, feelings for this person.
It's like, you don't like me at all?
Yeah, that's and honest. And then even my sister-in-law, or my future sister-in-law, she even commented, she was like, damn, she just doesn't call you anymore. And I was like, nope. Like, from the moment, like, we were just like, all right, let's stop messing around. Like, completely just dropped off the radar. Like, I didn't get any text messages from her, like, nothing. Like, I didn't even bother, like, calling her or anything. So my only outlet was to, like, get on Twitter at the time. And I, like, just wrote this long-ass love story of how I met this girl and how she made me feel. But I left it private. Like, I only made it so that my friends could read it. Like, I didn't go out there and I blast it all over the world and be like, oh my God, I can't, you know.
But how can this guy get over his?
Oh, again, I guess she's...
Get some new box.
Well, yeah, and then maybe that's what he's shooting for, like Juice said. Like, these messages are meant to get someone's attention, and they may not be his exes, but again, I kind of feel like he's trying to...
Fair, Mike.
I don't know no girl that really... I know some girls that would be like, you know what? I'm going to give him some. This is what I say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like those messages are directed towards... like, he's trying to find a new female with the messages. Someone to be like, someone to sympathize and be like.
But you know what though? That's good for him because he's putting his real self out there.
Yeah, he really is.
He
like,
get him some chick on Instagram that really is going what he's going with.
Like one of those dark emo
I know the perfect girl who might be moving back to Chicago.
You can keep that one. Don't even go any further with that thought. But probably.
Ms. Monet.
Oh God. But yeah, I don't know what to do about him.
Keep that.
I think I'm going to reach out to him one last time and just make sure he's okay. Because I think at the end of the day, that's all I can really do.
Let's call him. Have him on the show right now.
I'm not calling him right now. But I think at the end of the day, that's all I can really do is just reach out, continue to reach out, and just be there if and when he needs me. But not too much because he is struggling with 2 problems at once, and one of those.
Get him laid, man.
Dude, I can't even get myself laid. How am I gonna get somebody else laid? I really can't get myself laid.
Right.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah. Awkward pause.
Why?
Why can't I get myself laid?
Why can't? Yeah, that's time out. No, real stuff. We're switching
man,
over.
Look at that. We running out of time. It's 7:30. People, we gotta wrap it up.
That's good. We have just enough time. We got one more little topic.
No.
So far, man. What's up, man? What is it that?
I think we covered.
Guessed you gay?
No. I think we covered this just a second ago when I was just like, it's just not in the mind. It's just not my mindset right now. I don't know why.
It is. Because you talk about it.
I do talk about.
You've been out.
I think when I talk about.
You even told us about.
No, you know how I know it's not your main priority, but it is because you've been making progress towards it. You've been changing up your swag a little bit. You've been doing things differently. So it's just like
you've
you
been
just
showering.
Yeah,
you changed up your deodorant.
Been wearing real deodorant, not real deodorant,
And
but
also
better
the
deodorant.
fact that it's like you were like, oh yeah, at the Humboldt show, I was chatting up this girl.
Well, it wasn't like that.
It could have been.
No.
Right.
This person played for the other team. That chatting up was just really just chatting. That's all it was. Yeah.
You and the other team.
I'm comfortable around gay people. Gay people don't bother me.
Why are you trying to make us sound like we don't like gay people? We just asked you something.
Well, that's what he said. What's up?
It's like you're trying to like pass it off. Oh no, they play for the other team.
Well, because I'm letting you know that I wasn't chatting her up in that way. It was just friendly conversation. Like, hey, what were you doing
now
today?
that we're on air,
I heard
it's
lesbians
different.
got good box because it don't get stuck a lot.
Lord, here we go. Lesbians have good box because it's not beat up like other box. Yeah. Oh, wow. I had a moment. I just said something smart, maybe.
Sometimes, like, some lesbians, they be, like, with them strap-ons. They'll be like, ain't nobody that big. What's wrong with you?
So remember that TV series I was saying about on Netflix I was watching, Sense8?
Yeah.
So there's a scene
I
in there.
saw when everybody's having sex with everybody.
No, not that one. With the
the
two
beginning
lesbians,
scene,
having
she's
sex.
strapped up,
and then she
it's
drops the
like
strap on.
It's just this wet, big,
like all
arm.
this juice
It
comes
just,
off of
flops.
it. Yeah, dude, it was nasty.
What?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't believe it.
Me and Shorty was like, why is it so wet?
Oh, so I
I was
watched it.
sweating.
Yeah, so I'm watching this series. I watched this series on Netflix. It was called Sense8. There's a scene in there where two lesbians are having sex.
It's like on the first episode.
Yeah, it's first episode. It's like it's you get it. So they're like going hard. They're sweating. You know, they're talking to each other. They're looking at each other. I love you, but like they're going hard. And then like both of them climax. They roll over. One girl rolls over, takes off the strap on, and drops it on the floor. And like a pitcher of water came off of it. Like it was disgusting. Like juice she dropped it and it was dripping juice. I don't know if it was like if that really happens like that with the strap on.
You should ask someone.
Well, no, because I know like women get really wet, and when you really turn them on during sex, that they get really wet. And no, you look at your sheets after you're done having sex. If you did a great job, that'll tell you.
Or just look down at your stuff.
Your the moisture there.
That area.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. That area between your belly button and your penis.
Yeah, your pubes.
Yeah.
They should be drenched.
But
it should feel like you just like.
But with the moisture stick on the moisture stick on the dildo like that, or a strap on like that, to the point where you drop it and like all water just rolls off of it.
Maybe because it doesn't have pores and it just like.
Yeah, that is
stays on
true. Like there's nothing absorbing like that moisture.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
they were on the
fluid
bed,
exchange.
so I would think like, you know, but yeah, she dropped this strap on the floor, and it just like she opened up like a spray hose or something.
Yeah,
it was
it
just
is.
everywhere. It was
It
disgusting.
looked like she just took it out of like a bucket of water and just threw it on the ground. I'm pretty sure
Some
it's
intern had fun using a whole tub of lube.
How do I figure out how to make this look like wetness?
and throw it so it like bounced.
Yes,
up
that's
and just, like,
right.
sprayed off
It was funny. You guys got to check that out if you can. And to the whole series. I think it's a great series, Sense8. Looks like we're going to start to wrap it up here, people. I got out of answering this awkward question as to why I don't want to have sex right now.
Which she evaded the answer.
Really good, too. Eye skills are impeccable, people. Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
Thank you, Howard Cosell.
This is not Howard Cosell, damn, I swear to God. Anyway.
Come up with more original voice, though.
It's not Howard
Oh, we don't
Cosell.
have to say our Genesis because we didn't go a second hour.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's what workaround. Reach around. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. Remember, you can catch Monstrosity every Sunday, 6 to 8, here on QUE4.org radio.
Coming at you live from Genesis
Art Supply. And you can also catch us on Spreaker, Stitcher, Instagram,
powered by Deezer.
SoundCloud, Stitcher, which is powered by Deezer, correct.
YouTube.
And YouTube, you can catch one episode of us on YouTube.
All of it.
All of it?
All of it goes to YouTube.
Oh,
when I
yeah,
upload it.
that's true. That's true. The sound, yeah, we don't have video, but yeah. Did you just poop right now?
He did.
Yeah.
That's
He
nasty.
did like a little. He was like,
That was really white of you, though.
tried to be like discreet.
I heard that. Anyway, this has been Monstrosity Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next week where we will have, I don't know yet. I'll get there, though.
Oh, King Bishop.
Oh, King Bishop. Yeah, we'll have King Bishop. Yeah, we're going to try to get King Bishop in here and teach him some moves. Wait, hold on. What happened there? Teach King Bishop some moves. Anyway, tune in next week. This has been Monstrosity Radio. Thank you guys for listening.